see if we can actually get one of these new BMWs they added. Few seconds. Let's see if we can get everything uploaded. Alright. Sure the sound is working properly. Hello? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Hello? Test, test, test. Okay. Alright, so they just updated the drivers again, so sometimes it gets a little wonky. Hey, what's going on, Super Saiyan? How you doing today? How you doing? What's going on? Alright, so let's take a look at what they added with the DLC. So they added DLC the other day that will give us BMWs. So here we have a BMW 2002 Turbo, BMW 635 CSI, BMW M1 Pro Car, BMW M3, and BMW M4 GTS Special Edition. So we'll see if we pick up any of those as we go through. Let's get into the shop. Ready. So I hope everything works well today. All right. Ooh, yeah, I forgot we had this Aston Martin here. See if there are any of those BMWs in here waiting. Nope, not at all. All right, let's get inside. Okay. So we have a Jaguar XJ220 that we'll work on here. See if any of these BMWs pop up. Alright, so customer saying no engine power, knocking noises, change engine, time related, brake problems, and other tests. We have to increase the tuning by 9 to 14%. Alright, so that should require a little bit of effort here. Alright, let's pop the hood. Engine's in the back as well. So, is there here? Alright, let's try to run some tests here, see what we get. Welcome. Okay, ignition one. Pressure test good, so it'll start. That helps. Makes our lives a little bit easier. Okay. Looks like we may have to replace a piston. Let me just see what the percentage is. 30. So no, that didn't come. Okay. Let's check the electronics. Next up, let's check the tires. We really haven't been asked to do any tire work in a while. Since like we first started playing the game. It kind of sucks. It's been like 2 years since we've done any tire work. But when we get to our own vehicles, we'll do some of that stuff. Alright, so the fuel rail needs to be replaced. Alright, I'm surprised that 15% is in red. Let's continue. Alright, this one has 2 air intakes. You see we need to replace at least one of those filters so far. Okay, I think we got everything covered there. Just double checking. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Next step here is let's start working on things. Well, actually, one of the things I want to do is clear my shopping list. Okay, good. So that'll help this things a bit. Alright, we see here that we do need to get a new ABS pump. Might be able to fix that. Let's actually raise the car all the way up so we can drain oil. Okay, bring it back down. Oh, here's the engine cover. Where is the engine? Let's take a look at the engine. Alright, so the customer does want us to increase some of these things, so that's one of the reasons that I'm just moving some stuff along here. Oh, I forgot to remove. Drain the power steering fluid just in case it spills when we remove it. bad shape. Get a little closer here. Okay. Alright, so that turbo is gonna have to be replaced. Now the customer only wanted like 14%, so we'll have to be a little mindful as to what we put in. Last time we ended up putting too much power in, that backfired on us, so we gotta be careful. Okay. Let's just take a look here. Alright, yeah, so both turbos need to be replaced. Got all of that stuff taken. Okay. That fan looks pretty good too. May have to be replaced. It says 41. Looks like we do have just one of these that needs to come. Let's see, we get everything. Understand why that glare is coming. It's as if this is see-through. Piston rings? Chance that is either pistons or piston rings. Alright, looks pretty good so far. Looks like we need a steering rack too. Mention any control issues? Really strange. I'm gonna replace that because it looks like crap. They're gonna make us raise it up to get to it. But let's see where it places that, because that wouldn't be the engine bay, because the engine bay is in the back. It's game. lower the vehicle. I think that's everything. Yes, okay, good. Beautiful, so we don't have to go any further. See what we can fix. So we're just putting everything, trying to fix as many things as we can at the moment. Alright, so I fixed the majority of things there. Okay, let's do a little bit of shopping. So before we get there, let me just check. They want 9 to 14% increase. Okay. So do the air filter. Let's see, auto. Let's do 2 of these. Gets us to 6%. Fuel rails, 2 of those. Beef. So this gives us 10%. That should be enough. Start to put things back here. Distribution. So they move these things into other shops. How you doing, Ojo? How's it going today? How's that new game you were playing? Was it week 2 or 3 of Deliver Us? enter. We haven't gotten the new vehicle yet, but they've added it. Oh, you finished it last night. Okay, great. Sounds good. Looks like we're gonna have to buy turbo. So we'll see in a second. Maybe to clean up some of these parts a little bit. This is the Jaguar. The Jaguar XJ20, I think it is. Something. It is this Jaguar XJ220. It's a V6. A V6 twin turbo. Let's get this other water pump. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Brake shaft pulley. Although it does use some V8 parts. Let's see, we need. So, we fixed that. That's it. To replace the steering rack. Belt tension in it. Okay, ignition rotor, distributor cap. Alright, swing around to the other side here. This in place. Good. Alright, we're gonna have to go back underneath and take care of a few things. So far, I think we got most of this done. Yeah. Let's go. Is it? Actually, let me try to see if we can fix this rotor. Nope. Let's get back to the engine. Put some pieces back in. So we do have to. I thought I was able to fix it. So this one's back in. Looks good. Let me check, because you have to be careful with this one. Sometimes the tires are different sizes. Yep, there's large tires in the back and small ones in the front. So, buy those brake pads. Swing over. Start in the back. Okay, so just take a look and see. It's the clutch pressure plate, really. Just finish doing some of this stuff. Take these back off. This is a 92, I think. Yeah, 1992. Okay, last thing is just to replace the oil and the rest of the fluid, so we're done. Oh, no problem. You're welcome. Alright, we have to drain this one. In the back. After this, we just have to put oil back in. Okay, yard. 16,000 credits. Very good. Okay, let's see what we got outside to bring. This one is next. Let's see, do we get a BMW? Yes, we got a BMW. Good. I think it shows how many hours. Hold on 1 second, I'll tell you. I'm just gonna go to the main menu for a second, just so we can see how many hours. 116 hours. Crazy, right? It's been 2 years. But there's still a lot of stuff I haven't done. I haven't built my own car yet. Refurbished any. I have a few that are sitting that I purchased, but I just haven't done it yet. Alright, let's take a look at the hot rod. Repair gearbox faults, transmission is not responsive. Okay, first things first, let's check everything. It's in decent condition. Clutch plate. Which version is it? The 21 or is it the 18 one or the original one? There's been a few of them. I know Epic, I forgot which one Epic gave out. I don't think it was 21 though. Yeah. I think it was what would be referred to as 18 on the console. The good thing about the PC version though is there's a lot more mods. Also a lot more vehicles that you can drive. But this one added some pretty cool features though. It was a nice improvement. This one. Okay. And let's open up the hood. See if we can do a few tests here. Certain tests we won't be able to run because of the age of the vehicle. One of the other differences is that in the 2018 version, there was no moving over of a profile. You had to start from scratch. But in the 2018 version, the max level was 50. This one I hear may not have a max level. So that part's a little bit strange or different. Definitely makes it a lot more difficult. Okay. Alright, a few more things here. A few more tests here really quick. Let's see, did I do this one already? Yeah, we did it already. Check the tire. So I usually do this stuff because it helps to give you more XP. The shop was also designed a little bit differently in 2018's version. This one's a little bigger. You also could get 3 lifts in the old one. This one you can only do 2 lifts at a time. I always thought this would be interesting to see if they added multiplayer. A lot of parts to replace here. Let's see if we can repair the gearbox. No, we can't. Buy a new one. Not necessarily boss around, but like farm sim, maybe you could get the level up a little bit faster. And then in reality, some of these things you probably would be able to do a little quicker with another person. I don't want to boss somebody else around. Here, all that. No, I gotcha. But no, I don't know. It might be interesting to like work on this with another person. Okay, I think we're done with this one. Quick fix, 3,000 credits. Alright, let's bring this BMW in and we'll wrap things up with the BMW today. Let's see, we have an M3 outside too. Let's take that M3. This is the first, because usually when the new DLC comes out, like it'll take a while for a car to show up. Alright, let's see what this customer is complaining about. Place the timing chain, timing shoe, loud exhaust, body parts, and windshield washer fluid and brake fluid. Okay. Alright, no scanner there. Yeah, I mean, I could see it being interesting. I mean, again, I don't know what the kind of like purpose of doing it is. For example, like with Farm Sim, like you have a lot of work to do, so it helps to have other people. Um, yeah, maybe I don't know if they consider like playability probably wouldn't be great. But I don't know. I just always thought it would be interesting. It's always fun playing Sims with other people, though. Yeah, I would think so, right? Uh, so there's definitely some tasks that you may need help with. You definitely could work on cars faster though with more than one person. Yeah, I mean, especially like around us, a lot of times, somebody will like own only a portion of the business. For example, like here in the city, a lot of these guys, you'll have one person who owns like the lift. And then other mechanics can like pay them to use it. Yeah, but a lot of the ones that were sole proprietors either sold off their businesses or forced to go out of business. Let's see, anything else there? Yeah, we got to get into that front section there. Oh, I forgot to do my visual check before I got into all that. Oh, you know a few that's still running? Yeah, I know one guy where I grew up, he ended up selling his business to this other group that was down the block. And looks like one of their shops, they mainly focus on Mini Coopers. Then the other one, they do like just any car that you bring in. So there's like 30 Mini Coopers parked outside. So I don't know if they're like fixing them and reselling them or somebody just really likes them. I don't know. But they are Minis also like under BMW now. So maybe it got lucrative for those guys. Okay, well, definitely know we need that. Ooh, some exhaust parts there. Yeah, they're surprisingly bigger than you think once you get inside of them. Um, my sister-in-law had like yeah, they do. My sister-in-law had like the bigger like town and country one for a while. It was actually very spacious. Surprised. See if there's any tests that we can still do. There we go. We took some stuff out, so. So I did those already. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I did test those already, huh? Sometimes I move faster than I think I do. Alright, let's get into replacing some parts here. Just a lot of stuff to take out. Timing chain, shoes, and timing chain. Okay. So we're pretty much clearing out a lot of the stuff in the front here. I think those mega ignition wires, those are huge. Okay. Take out our air intake, engine cover. You like the original form factors as well? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They tend a lot of times, like around here, they like make parking for the larger vehicles more difficult. So sometimes I kind of like I'm not happy to see them because I have like a mid-sized crossover, and the minis like screw up parking a lot, like the old original ones. So like, eh. Okay, time and chain, water pump. Oh, yes, it's got that. Some shopping. Should have checked to see if I can fix any of those. But let's check now. Oh, we could fix the water pump. But we'll save it because we'll probably get another one of these vehicles at some point. Yes. Especially in my neighborhood, because I'm unfortunately in a neighborhood where people park in to go to other parts of the city. So they're always like taking up spots. This one guy though has a little tiny one that I see him all the time. And like they always like squeeze into like quarter spots, but then when they leave, nobody else can fit in those spots. And they like to cap them sometimes on the end right before a driveway, so then you can't really like move yourself out of a spot, or it makes it tighter getting out of it. They're behind you. A lot of different mixes here. It's an interesting distributor rotor. All this stuff back. I like all-in-one rocker arms. Some of the older cars on the game, they have like individual rocker arms, and I was like, oh, it just takes forever. I like the combined compact pieces. Okay, let's see. Anything else down here? Yes, we have this arm back on, which I'm surprised we could work on. Let's replace this fluid, and we have to do the exhaust parts, and then we'll be pretty much done with this one. Oh, lucky you. Yeah, pretty much. I'll probably parallel park most of the week. You know, living in the city, there's always tiny spots. Okay, so they want us to replace their brake fluid. And they want us to replace their windshield washing fluid, which does look a little cruddy. It's not right. Alright, and last but not least, we have some body work, and we have to replace those exhaust parts. This is section A. Way back here. Rear muffler. Let's raise the vehicle. Yeah, they did a really good job with it. Especially when they get the actual licensed vehicles. She did a really good job. Yeah, the DLC though for the BMWs just came out this week. Every time I see like they update the game, I'm like, oh, okay, they added something new. That's actually what happened. So you can tell sometimes just by looking at it what parts they're going to want you to replace. But I might just do this one just because. Let's see. Anything? Left headlight. Okay, left headlight. Well, I'm going to do right and left just to be consistent. Usually it's like $3 to $5 per DLC, and then occasionally they'll run like a promo where you can get like a bundle. So, and then that's one thing, the DLC did actually come with, like, if you had DLC in the last game, they gave you like a certain price point to get it on this version, like as a bundle. They didn't have to do that, but it was nice of them to do that. Yeah, it's usually runs like, you know, $3 to $6. Alright, let's buy a few parts here. Definitely needed this left door window. The other thing here is with tail lights and headlights, you can't repair them. So you have to buy new ones. Ooh. Sometimes you can't repair certain things, so color's gonna be off on this one. I could, if I really wanted to, go and paint it first, but it's not required. That window already. Let's move this. Let's see if we can actually show you the painting mechanism if we get it matched. Alright, so what we could do is we could take these parts off and paint them individually. Just take the whole car and paint it. Thing is that I think it might be easier just to paint the car to the color. Some of it isn't matching 100%. I'm okay. Let's bring it back. And I'm just gonna do just a quick treatment here. First things first, I'm just gonna spend a little cash here just to get all the rust off of it. Now you don't have to do this, this is not required. But sometimes I like to be nice. So now with the rust off of it, you see the colors actually matching a lot better in that back panel. And then we're also gonna just do a detail of the interior. Okay. And then one final thing that we could do is we can bring it to the car wash. Alright, so we'll just take a look here. These are the 5 cars that have been added via the DLC. So we have the BMW 2002 Turbo, so the 1974 version, 1988 BMW 635 CSI, which we just saw us work on. We just picked up the 1979 BMW M1 Pro car, so we'll work on that one as well. We have the 2002 BMW M3, which we have waiting for us as well. And then we haven't seen this one yet, but this is the BMW GTS Special Edition. So those are the cars that were added to the DLC. This one actually looks really good. Let's go inside. This is inside. Like the little strap to close the door because they didn't put a actual little arm bar there. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, this one's cool. Let's start it up. Inside of it. See what the engine sounds like. Looks pretty good. Yeah, this one actually looks pretty good. It is a 2016 though. I mean, they're trying to set themselves like everybody else. Everybody else is going bigger grills and all these fancy things. So, yeah. So that is it for today. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Let's see who is streaming that we can join. Maybe we'll join. Let's join Spyflight. Spyflight usually does some Greek Isle flights this time. Yeah, everybody's doing like gigantic grills and smiley faces and all this other weird stuff. But thanks everyone. Hopefully we'll be back on Tuesday if everything works out this week. We're heading over to Spyflight now, who is doing some Greek Isle flying. We'll check everyone else out later in the week. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Yes.